Let's get a couple of books. Left lift you up. I hope you don't find that uncomfortable. So these books came in today, and I'm that excited that I just really have to show you. Now, a number of them are colour by numbers, so and there's no cheat sheets, so I won't be able to give you real good flips of those, but I will do what I can. Okay, first one, I'll put them aside somewhere. I've got lots of stuff around at the moment. This is Design Originals. I like their books. Notebook Doodles Colouring Activity Book by Jess Walensky. I like Jess Walensky's books. They are nice, they are basic, positive affirmations, lots of cute stuff. So yeah, I think it's really awesome. Okay, now I'm going to get shut up and going so I can actually see if somebody accidentally comes on and finds me. Okay. So these Design Original books are all the same. They talk about spectrums and colour theory and all that sort of stuff, and I just skip all over all of that. And they have sample pages that are done to show you what it's like. And when we get to the proper colouring book, they are single-sided, so you can use alcohol markers if you want to, but in these books I usually love using my gel pens. But this is cute. I don't always go in for super detailed designs. I do like my basic ones, so this is going to be a lot of fun. Things I don't have to think about too much. These ones, okay, I don't draw, so stickers will come in handy. My favourite gift I have ever received. My kids, but I don't know if it's actually a gift. I suppose it might be, I don't know. A gift I wish to give. My gift I wish to give everybody is happiness. That's it. I wish everybody to be happy. It is currently, it's 5:25. Still a bit of light outside. It's raining again, but I don't mind. I quite like the rain as long as it's not flooding and there's no damage and nobody dies, then I'm quite happy for it to rain. I'm not turning pages around. I do have plans for a couple of other videos coming up. And one of them is, of course, the completed colour pages at the end of the month. I'm saying it now because we're halfway through the month and it all goes super quick. Sorry if you've got shadowing. I do have my bedroom light on and it is behind me, but hopefully you still get a rough idea of what the images look like. If you want me to do more individual flip throughs, just let me know and I'll try and get the lighting better and do it a different time of day. But I didn't want to wait until tomorrow. I want to do it now. I'm that excited. I just want to show you now. Santa. Let's make everybody in the world happy as long as they don't hurt anybody else. Okay, that's that one. Next is another Creative Haven book, patterns. So this is Tessellation Patterns Colouring Book, John Wick. Down there. So we know Dover Publications produces Creative Haven. and I do love my pattern books, if I can get it open. So yeah, John Wick, Dover. Okay. If you want to see lots and lots of pattern books, Lisa's Colouring Corner has probably got gazillion flip-throughs because she loves her patterns and colour by numbers. It is my head that shadow is, sorry about that. Oh, I just wanted to do this video now. Yeah, we had rissoles, sausages and pasta for tea, but I didn't eat the pasta because I can't. I'm diabetic, low carbohydrates, so no pasta for me, but that's okay, I can live with that. It won't kill me if I don't eat the pasta, but it will kill me. Oh, there goes the car because it's raining. But it could potentially kill me if I do eat the pasta, and it's not worth it. But I can still drink my Pepsi Max because that's got no carbohydrates in it because there's no sugar, as far as I know. But then again, they keep changing their minds, so you never know. 20 years down the track, they might suddenly decide, yay, the pretend sugars do have carbohydrates in them after all. But my doctor says I don't need a testing machine to test my sugar levels because I have managed to keep everything under control. I've been a good girl. I went to a friend's today and she does her own baking, and she said she baked a cake, would you like some? And I said no. Before I would have been there. I would have been there and I would have gotten a big piece of cake and I would have loved every moment of it. But today I said no, sorry, can't eat it. So yeah, I was good. I behaved myself. Okay. Next. Okay. The Kawaii series. This is by Carlia Black. This is the name down there. I'll try and get a bit hard to get. There we go. It cuts out the reflection, I think. It's cats. I love cats. I really do. Have a drink. Okay, publisher. We got here. It says on here 40 different kawaii kittens coming from a land full of flowers. Extremely cute, guaranteed. Okay. See, this book belongs to. Now this is single-sided, so you can use alcohol markers if you want to. It says Empire Fiction down the bottom. I don't know. Let's see. Copyright Carlia Black 2021. So this is a 2021 book. So it might be self-published. I'm not sure. We'll have a look. And yes, I have decided it's super cute. And I've decided, yes, this will probably be an alcohol marker book. Basic line art, but that doesn't worry me. I like having basic designs. I might even throw a little bit of pencil or gel pens as well. The paper is very thin. Probably about the same as some Amazon paper, but yeah, I think it's very cute. Look at that in the middle of the flowers. This cuteness overload. So if you like quiet and you like cats, this is a very cute book. And it's single-sided. Cars are very noisy when the road's wet. It's very nice having the window open and sort of watching the rain. Okay, let's not miss a page. I want to show you all the pages. Try and sit back a bit. Maybe that might help get rid of some of the shadow. I don't know. But it is, it's cuteness overload, seriously. There's Michelle from Kits and Caboodles. She'd like this book. Colour My Way, I do have colour by numbers coming up. Turn the page where you want to turn. One at a time. One at a time would be useful. And no, book, don't fall down the side. Okay. Okay, just moving you a fraction. I didn't really notice that you could see the corner of the books that I've got you sitting on. I hope you're not uncomfortable. If you are, sorry about that. Sunflowers, very cute. This one makes me think of Garfield. Okay, from Carlia to you, thank you. Dear colorist, hope you had fun and relaxed colouring these kawaii kittens. Okay, so we can, yep, self-published author. So that's good. I'm glad I could help somebody who was self-published. That's awesome. Okay, so there is a website there. Okay, I hope you can read that well enough. Other books you will love. So I might have to have a look at those. But yeah, that's that one. Now we're into colour by numbers. The first one is one that people should recognise. It's the new colour Questopia, black background. This is the one of the colorists, I'm sorry, I forget your name, collaborated with Colour Questopia to produce a better book, which they have done. It is awesome. So we've got a smaller colour palette. We're down to 24 colours, and I like how they've got this down the bottom. See? Star is any flesh tone, because skin colour can be any type of colour. So we don't have to just use beige. We can do different shades of brown, tan, or even if we want to go wild and use purple and green. So we can use whatever colour we want for flesh tones. Okay, and it's large print, and it's awesome, 2021. Colour palette tips, no, don't read tips. Colour by number tips, no. Yes, I do like colour by numbers. Okay, and over the side here, they have only got the colours that you use for the particular page next to it. They don't have all of them, because when I saw flip throughs of some of the other ones and they had all 50 colours listed down the sides, I thought, oh my god, really? It just looks so daunting. But I really like the way I've got it now. I admit, I do like the black backgrounds, the black lines. I know there's people out there like the white lines because they like to do gel pen between. I don't. I'm definitely a black line person. Let's sit back. I don't know if it makes much of a difference with the shadows when I sit back, but I'm going to have fun with this book. See, some of them like that, that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colours. See, this seems really relaxing to me because there's not many colours. So I'd feel more inclined to do this page with only 8 colours down the side rather than having 50 written down the side. So some are more detailed than others, some have got more colours than others, but that's just the usual way it is. But yeah, I love this book. I love the way they're doing it now. Okay, bonus images of our other books. Okay. You Are Loved, black background. Okay. For small creatures such as we, the vastness is bearable only through love. Okay. If I can turn the pages, seriously. Okay. Background, colour by numbers. Flowers, birds and butterflies. I like how they put the black background ones in here. And they've also only put in the colours that you use on the side too. Okay, my country farm scenes. That's the black background. Oh, there's another car. I suppose this time of day people are coming home from work. Camping. See that one there, it's got all 50 colours on it, but it hasn't got 50 down the side. So having a list of 50 colours there looks pretty scary to me. Sometimes when I look at a colour by number book, I go by the amount of colours that it has in the colour palette. The smaller the colour palette, the more likely I am to do it, because I'm feeling lazy and don't want to concentrate too much. Wonderful winter. But let's not miss the page, we want to see it. There it is. Okay, please leave a review on Amazon. Okay, a couple of blank pages for testing colours. And that one's done. Okay, the next one is by Kira Shishneva. Hang on. Okay, colour by number triangles. This looks like, yeah. So Kira Shishneva. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry for butchering your name. 22 colour palette. I think this is the first book I've got of hers. So there are 30 images. Okay, now this is the only thing I can see that we've got for colour palette. So what I'll probably end up doing is, I won't cut it out, I will just print it out. We've got a printer that I can just put it on and just go copy, and it'll just copy it. So this I will make a copy of, so I know what color numbers are what colour. They're triangles, obviously. You can't tell what they are, but they do have down the side here only the colours that you use on the page, which is nice. And there's no cheat sheets. So yeah, I can't show you the images until I've done them, but that looks nice. Next I have got Mario. I used to love playing Mario on the handheld games. I can't even think what they're called at the moment, but Mario's good. So I want to try this one out. Colour by numbers, Super Mario. Now there is no author, I can't see any illustrator, can't see a publisher. When I flicked through this, I thought, where's the colour palette? Can't find the colour palette. Then it dawned on me, hang on, there's numbers on the front. So the colour palette is actually on the front. So what I'll do is I'll probably get a piece of paper and write down, for example, 9 is yellow and 11 is red and that sort of stuff, so I can just have it with me. They do have a number for white, so white isn't just left blank. Okay, so this belongs to page. So there's some thumbnails. They might be for testing paper, I don't know. There's the coloured test page. Okay, you can probably, I don't know if you can work out what's what. See, there's Princess. We've got Mario, Luigi. But yeah, that's just basic colour by number. I will, the paper's Amazon paper. After I have done some couple, I can let you know what I think of it. Some are more detailed than others, but I'll see how I go with it. So that gives you a basic idea of that one. At least they're single-sided. I like that. The next one is also a common one. This is Belba Family. Okay, Party Patterns, stress-free colour by number book, 3x3mm sections. Now, Belba Family, and on the back it gives some samples, and the colour palette down here, there's 22 colours. And I will just show you a couple of pages. Okay. Well, this book belongs to Party Patterns, Happy Colouring. So these are the names, so they're of the images. Okay, so there's the colour palette. So number 3, they've just got skin tone. They haven't actually got what sort of skin tone. And then we got onto these, which are just patterns. Black backed. So after I do some of these, I can show you what they're like. Okay. Yep. So the colour palette's on the back. The next one I got out of curiosity. This one also does not have an illustrator or a publisher that I can see. But I saw this on the back. I thought, well, that looks cute. Basic colour by numbers. Let's get it and see what it's like. So this is Pixel Colour by Number. Now, as I said, no illustrator, no publisher, Amazon paper. But hang on, what we got here? Copyright 2020 by Melting Mandalas. Now, I don't know if that is that the publisher or not. So last year, may not be reproduced or used in any manner whatsoever without the express written permission of the publisher, except for the use of brief quotations in a book review. But it doesn't exactly give anywhere to leave book reviews. So yeah, it's just colours down the bottom, squares. They've got a 0 there with no numbers. So the 0 must mean it's left white, I would say. But what I thought I would do is, I've got some alcohol markers behind me. I thought I might grab some paper, and I thought I might do one while we're here and hanging out, so we can actually see what they look like. So I've got a thing, though it's I'll probably use alcohol markers, put paper behind it. Always use blotter page. And I will grab some markers that I've got behind me ready to go. I'll just grab these permanent markers, shuttle art markers that I just grabbed. Light purple is the first one. Okay. It doesn't matter if we don't get things exact. So let's see. Purple, dark purple. Okay, I can't see a light purple in this lot. Great, I use these markers. Hang on, I've got some that's falling down. Let me have a look. Okay, do we have a lighter purple? That one might be a lighter purple. Okay, sit that down here. So I thought we might actually do one together. I'm going to do it sideways for me so you can see. And I have got shadow, so hopefully I won't make this up too badly. So number one is light purple. Okay, I'll try not to get my hand too much of the way. Yes, if I'm not talking, that's because I'm concentrating or attempting to concentrate anyway. Sometimes thinking is hard. Okay, go across to there, up to there, yes. Okay, and there's loads of ones go up quite a distance up the top. Okay, go up to there. We'll see what this image is. I like it when I don't have to think too hard. Okay, there's some twos in there, so I had better go around there. As you can see, I'm not too neat, so let's colour some of this in. Sometimes I'm not too smooth with the pen. I know I'm going to get lines in it, but that doesn't worry me. I was thinking last night that we need to start a colouring club. There's so many beautiful, amazing, super duper colorists on YouTube, and they do the most amazing pictures that I wish I could colour half as good as what they do, and then they say that their picture isn't good enough, and I think it's absolutely superb and amazing and super duper. So we need to make a messy colorist club, and we have to come up with various rules, like nobody's perfect, so our pages do not have to be perfect. As long as we enjoy what we're doing, then it's a good page. We are allowed to, something along the lines of we're allowed to muck up the page or ruin the page or something like that. But we need a club, so we can all give each other permission to not have to do perfect colour pages. But yeah, that's how my thought processes go. Because I've even done it. I mean, I thought, you know, oh, I don't want to colour in this book because it's a beautiful book and I should be using pencil because other people use pencils, and I don't want to muck it up and all this sort of stuff. But ultimately, when it comes down to it, it is just a colouring book. So whether it's, in a way, it's giving us permission to muck things up, or just to relax and enjoy what we do, and it turns out however it turns out. Like now, I'm not being too fussy about how I go over the lines. If the lines are straight, fine. If they're not, fine. I'm certainly not going to fuss over it. But I can very easily see myself doing one page after the other in this book. It's just a shame that it doesn't have an illustrator or a publisher name. I just went on to Amazon and put in colouring book, colour by numbers, and just went browsing through them and just to see what looked interesting. So, and I picked a few. Actually, when I got these in the mail today, I thought, oh, I love them, I love them, I love new books. Did I really decide I was going to do a slow buy? Did I have rocks in my head? Oh, so hard. I want all the things, and I want to do all the things, and I know I'm not the only one. I know. It's really challenging to do lines sideways. Oh well. Life was meant to be trying at times. I know, I'm very trying. I know my lines aren't straight. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm having fun, that's the main thing. My cat has disappeared somewhere. I got home from picking the boys up from school, and we had dinner, and I gave her a little bit of dinner, and now she's gone off somewhere, so she could have gone off to sleep somewhere. Okay, there's no 2s in there, so they're all 1s. Nice. There are going to be lines and streaks in this because they are drying out before I do some more, and I don't care. It's not very often I do a colour and shirt, but I feel like I've had a good day today. I did grocery shopping, so there's food in the house, and the kids have been fed, and dishes are done, everything's cleaned up. They can do their thing, and I'll do my thing, and everybody's happy. It's not too hot, which is absolutely awesome, because I hate the heat. We might get a bit of noise here and there with the cars, but this is a pretty quiet area, so it's not too bad. A little bit noisier than it used to be because there's a few more rentals around, but it's actually pretty good. Certainly no complaints anyway. My sister-in-law usually rings up. We usually talk of an evening to see how our day went, but I don't think she'll ring yet. It's a bit early. I mean, as I've said numerous times, I really wanted to show you what I got today, and I thought, well, the next haul was going to be an April haul, and I thought, well, I've got these, and I just can't wait. I seriously just can't do it. I just don't have to, so why should I? So I'm here. Okay, now, I hope we're still in frame. I've only got a little tiny tripod. Okay. Normally I would have turned this page around and gone sort of up and down type of thing, but it's alright. You need to be able to see what's going on, even though you do have shadowing because of my head and the light behind me. But you get the idea. Okay, now I need to go that way and there. Now let's do a bit down here. So there's 1s down here. I have no idea what this is going to be, but we will find out. We will find out together. Okay, that goes that way, and that goes that way. That way, that way, that way. And there's a 2 in there, which we won't make a mistake and do it as something else. It goes up there, around there, and across there, so we've got a bit in there. I'm just doing these just to see what they are. So if people do books, they should be proud of the books they've produced. There is certainly nothing wrong with basic books like this, because a lot of us enjoy these books because we find them more relaxing. So they should be proudly putting their name on it, the illustrator's name and publishing details and things, unless it's a knockoff, but I've never seen anything like this. If you have, let me know, but as far as I know it isn't. Okay, now I've got more 1s over here. See, there's only 4 colours in this. Okay, go across. Okay, so there's another little section with ones. I have no idea what it is. Though with that tail, dolphin? I don't know. But then again, we have a purple dolphin. But then again, in colouring, it can be any colour. Okay. We will see. But I'm going to do the whole thing anyway, even if I work it out early. I'm going to probably reach the point where I can't tell what it is, but you're probably yelling at me, telling me what it is. I'll just apologise if you work it out before me. Sorry, I'm just a bit slow sometimes. Okay, down that way. Goes all the way across there. Okay, now there's a couple down there. Now, I don't mind if it's pixelated because they are large squares. They'd be 5 by 5 squares, but I don't care. Okay, now there's 3s in there that I want to make sure that I don't cover over. Okay, they go all the way across to there. Maybe it is a dolphin. What do you reckon? Purple one. And that would be the eye, I'd say. Okay, so they're the only ones in there that aren't purple. I think we know what this is. What do you reckon? Yeah, I'm not the smoothest person colouring. Sometimes I get the shakes, sometimes my arm doesn't do what my brain tells it to, but I'm probably not the only person. But I know I'm butting a lot, aren't I? Umming and butting. There's some ones up the top too, I remember to get those. I do like diamond painting when I'm doing colour by numbers sometimes. If any of you guys diamond paint, then you'll know how easy it is to miss a colour when you think you've got all of a particular colour in, and then you pick up another one you notice suddenly that you missed. I do that with colour by numbers too. I don't know if anybody else does. But yeah, I think I've got all the numbers sometimes, and then I grab another colour and think, oh, I missed some of the other one. Sometimes I will do it section by section. Depends on how complicated it is. But doing this is really, really relaxing. I don't have to think too hard, and I can just scribble on the page. It's nice just to be able to scribble on the page. And I feel like that's what I'm literally doing, scribbling on the page. I was tempted to start singing then, but I won't do that to you. That'll probably break everything and kill you. Death by happy singing. Not good. Let's not do that. considering really the only thing I know is nursery rhymes from when the kids were little. I was never really a big music person. I used to listen to the Eurythmics and Michael Jackson when I was younger, but I'm not a big music person. These days I tend to listen to Yellow Brick Cinema. I get my words right. Yeah, relaxing piano music on Yellow Brick Cinema. But I had a patch where I listened to Russell Watson. He was good. I think the man can sing anything. I like a nice tenor though. I like to listen to a tenor. I mean, I don't have to know or understand what they're singing about. It's just the voice. Now, I was going through some of my colour books this morning before I went out, pulling out ones in particular that I want to work in or I want to finish, and I did that list of 10 books I wanted to finish in 2021. I think I've got one of them done and I've got another one nearly done, but I think that's gone out the window a little bit. I'm getting more new books that I want to work on. Okay, now we've got this here. That way. There are all ones in there. I'm so used to sort of leaning forward when I'm colouring, and I've usually got my left elbow up on the table and that. And I'm really having to think about not to do that, because if I colour how I usually colour, then my left arm is going to be in your way, and I don't want to do that. I want you to be able to see what's going on. Okay, I think that's all the ones. Number 2 is dark purple. Okay, that I can do. Back to my markers. Okay. Oh, let's not let them fall down. That would be very unfortunate. So, yep, got a dark purple shuttle art. Oh, take the lid off. And we're doing number 2. Okay, let's see what we've got. Yeah. Get these 2 in here. Okay. Across to there and up. I might do that section there first. I am leaning forward a bit. Sorry about the shadow. This is fun. Across there. So let's do some up here and work our way up, I think. do our super crooked lines. Yeah, 0 has to be white because there's no 0 down there. I've gone quiet because I am actually concentrating. It might be a basic book, but it still makes me concentrate, think about it, all that sort of stuff. So even though I'm being messy and I'm not worrying about particularly where the lines are, I think it's still going to turn out fine. Don't have to be super neat or tidy. Across there. I love that it's cooling down. I hate sitting in a puddle of sweat. Winter, here you come. And we don't get snow here either. It doesn't get that cold here, it's just nice. Oops, super crooked lines. Nearly time for the school holidays too. I think the kids' last day of school is on the 1st of April. I don't mind, I like having the kids at home. But they're not kids anymore. My eldest is 18 in August, and if I say get things for the kids, he says, I'm not a kid. I know, you're not a child anymore. 18, you're classed as an adult, I know. There is a lot of bleed over, but this sort of book, it doesn't particularly worry me. I mean, the paper is just soaking up the alcohol marker and spreading it out. Okay, after I finish this colour, I better have a drink. Because I'm thirsty, but I just want to go with this at the moment. The sun, I'm losing some of the light outside, and we're right next to the window, so hopefully we're not going to lose it too much. All these books today, I got them all on Amazon, so this is solely an Amazon haul. And I don't remember how much it was. I'm not organised to sort of look it up beforehand. I just thought, oh, I got these, I got to do a video, and that's as far as I went. And I thought, oh, some of these won't take long because I can't do a full flip, so let's do a colouring. We'll colour one. That's as far as my planning went. As usual, it looks better on camera than it does close up, but I knew it would be pixelated. But it doesn't take away the fun of doing it. I am going to do all this with you too, so we can all see how it turns out. If you want to, you can just fast forward to the end if you wanted to see the finished result. If you don't want to do the bit in between, find it a bit boring or whatever, I don't mind. Okay, that looks like all of the 2s. The 3 is black, but there's only the bit in the middle, that's the eyes. Okay, we've got black here. So there's only a little bit of the black, so most of it is the is 3 colours. And the outside colour is blue. Okay, I better have a drink. Let's grab a blue and then I'll have a drink. Okay. I don't know what shade of blue that one is, but it's blue. I'll find out. Have a drink. Now, final colour, let's do number 4. Okay. So I'll go across there. I'll do this in sections because there's a lot of 4s. So I'll go up there and we'll do that bit first, I think. The colour actually says baby blue. I don't think this is quite baby blue, but it will do. It will do the job. Okay, so let's go down there, across there. Okay, a bit there. Okay, might start coming up the side a bit. Okay, now that goes all the way up to there. So all that in there is blue. This blue doesn't seem to want to go as smoothly as the other colours did. But the ink is coming out fine. Getting a little bit of a backache. I need to get myself another computer chair, desk chair. At the moment I'm just using one of the chairs from the dining setting, because the other one was had it and I just haven't got another one yet. But I'll get around to it eventually. Oops, going over the edge. As you can see, I'm not super neat. Okay, now let's get this bit up here, around there, and then up there. Okay, we've got a section in there. Colouring that way is a bit tricky. I can feel the pressure on my wrist. Don't mind if I go onto the purple a little bit, because it's not dragging the colour back onto the blue, which is nice. These shuttle art markers are nice markers. They work well. The colours actually look lighter on camera than what they do in real life. Okay, back down the bottom. Okay, that's 2 there. Now over here. Okay, so this one here, sorry if my hand's in the road, it'll just make it easier to take the line up, across there, across there, and all this area going around all looks like 4s. I can't see any 0s in amongst all that lot. Okay, so that whole section is all 4s. All 4s, not on all 4s, but all 4s. The neighbour's garage door sounds like the same as ours. So there's been many times that I've heard theirs open thinking it was ours. This is relaxing. I'm not having to think about it. Even though I'm not talking, I mean, not always easy. Think of things to talk about because, to be honest, with the pandemic, I don't do a whole lot. I stay at home a lot. I've been knitting, knitting a shawl. I've been cross-stitching. I have put a couple of drills on one day, but I haven't been doing a whole lot of diamond painting. Feeding the boys, making sure they go to school, grocery shopping, visiting friends. I'm not playing Minecraft at the moment because I'm getting a new laptop, because the one I'm using at the moment, some of the keys don't want to work properly, so I'm using the keyboard that is on the screen. So I'm looking forward to getting my new laptop. The one I've got is 7 years old, so it's definitely done its things. Probably ready for retirement. Just fast forward if you find this bit boring, because I'm doing is scribbling with just one colour. Oh, someone's in the kitchen getting food. Pasta I made for dinner, that won't last long. They'll plough their way through that because they love leftovers for supper. They're never full, but luckily they will eat leftovers. And especially pasta. They both love their pasta. So it really is crazy because diabetes is hereditary. I've got it, but my mother hasn't. And we feed our kids pasta thinking, yeah, we're feeding them something healthy, when our body just turns the carbohydrates into sugar. So does that mean we're just feeding our kids mouthfuls of sugar when we're feeding them pasta? Or am I overthinking as usual? What's that bit in there? Okay, they're all zeros there. So across here, up there, that looks like the last section of 4s, and then we're done. I'll give myself a pat on the back for managing to finish this on camera. I think you guys should give yourself a pat on the back if you manage to finish watching me do it too. I'd give you a pat on the back if I could. I'll give you congratulations and well done if you've managed to stay with me this long. You are absolutely awesome. Okay, that one's done. So that's how that turned out. And I like it. I had fun doing it. I know people who don't like simplistic pages wouldn't like it, but I had fun doing it. I don't have to do complicated. So, I hope you enjoyed this a little colouring book haul and a bit of a colour and chat all in one. And there will be more videos to come. I just hope everyone is well, everyone is healthy and safe, and please, as I like to finish off with a little do what you love, because life is short, so you might as well do what you enjoy doing and enjoy every day that you can. Okie dokie, thank you for joining me and thank you for staying. Bye.